Obviously, the July 4th holiday is a time to celebrate the country's independence and to celebrate those who have made sacrifices for this great nation. And those sacrifices include law enforcement. Last night, unfortunately, we had an incident in our community, in the Lonsdale neighborhood, where we had numerous calls that rather than just firing fireworks off, which is illegal in the city limits, but it wasn't just firing fireworks off. We had those calls throughout the city. The difference in this call last night in the Lonsdale area is they were firing fireworks at people and at vehicles, making it an extremely dangerous situation. Our officers that responded to the initial calls were attacked by having fireworks shot at them. Now, when we talk about fireworks, I'm not talking about sparklers and sprinklers or whatever it is they call those things, right? We're talking about serious, high-grade explosives, the types that go up in the air and provide professional-looking expositions and explosions. And those were the types of fireworks that were being shot. Not, it wasn't a firecracker or a sparkler. These were high-grade explosives that were being shot at people and at cars, and then eventually at police officers. Those officers backed out, called for assistance, and so we had a number of teams that entered on foot and 4 officer patrols to disperse what has been described to me as a little over 300 people in a 4-block area. And so those officers responded, attempted to get control of the chaos that was taking place. And what we know is that they again, individuals in those crowds began shooting fireworks at the officers as they were on foot approaching. And so as we were trying to identify what was going on and who was involved, an individual was seen specifically firing fireworks, and that individual was attempted to apprehend that individual. He fled on foot, but was eventually captured. While taking that individual into custody, a number of others intervened and tried to stop the officer by striking and kicking and stomping on the officer. And we were able to take a family member of that individual into custody, a juvenile, and charge that individual as well with interfering in that arrest. There were other incidents throughout the evening in that same area that resulted in arrest as well. Again, firing fireworks at police cars, all that type of irresponsible behavior and illegal behavior obviously is not something that we will put up with, and it's certainly not something that should happen. So we're concerned about it. We're concerned really about the response of those that were out there. Quite frankly, my opinion is that if you're out there and you're not trying to stop these activities from happening, you're complicit in these activities. And if you're complacent and complicit, then you are as guilty as anyone that was involved. And so my hope is, and my intent is, to reach out to the leaders in the Lonsdale community, to reach out to the pastors and the churches there, and have ongoing conversations about how we address this issue, because it's deeper than just fireworks. We've been doing a lot of work in this community to keep tensions down and to work with each other, and this is concerning to me, that we had this kind of response to our officers who were called to protect the community, and then they were attacked.